little reversal here. Cyclones say, hey, I don't want any more of this. How about another conference? And again...
Hey, the natural disasters are in a lot of trouble right here, Dow, and they know it. They just ran out of bounds, and they're going to regroup. Don't worry, Dow. The natural disasters will win. I'm going out on a limb again. You know, my record is pretty good. I'm blemished, right, Dow?
About 0 for 25, as a matter of fact. Right now, you heard what I said, 0 for 25.
I got a few wins.
Yeah, a few. Back in about 1940, maybe you picked something after it happened.
No, I'm not as old as you. I wasn't around the 40s.
Right now, Haas still in the ring, and now the Caribbean Cyclone says, I want no more of this. He's going to bring the Hawaiian Hurricane in.
Look at the Hawaiian Hurricane, the veteran of the team. Look at him. See, he's taking it. That's a psychological warfare at its best.
Well, he can pump himself up, and he can showboat all he wants, and he can try to aggravate the crowd, but he still has to face the big man standing right in front of him, and that's what's happening right now. And as they hook up, Haas has no question about who's the stronger of these two. But the Hawaiian Hurricane, again, a crafty veteran.
Right, well, who's the question? I don't see Hurricane being that much less stronger than the Haas. Right there. You see what I'm talking about, Tom?
Well, I think it's quite obvious who's the strongest. I think the Hurricane may be a little quicker.
I know who the fattest is. The Chief, look at him on the outside. What a mule.
Yeah, he would fit well in your family picture, wouldn't he, Mr. Rubbo?
But now, let's not bring my family in this.
Hawaiian Hurricane backed up into the corner again. As you see, he has to let the Hawaiian Hurricane off. So far, Chief Thunder Mountain hasn't even gotten the ring. Haas has been very easily to control. Haas may have been able to come out and beat this tag team by himself.
I doubt that very much, Down. Let's not make idiotic statements here. You know, we're going all over the world. We don't want too many people to realize you're stupid.
Finding out right now is Haas, and again, it looks like the Hawaiian Hurricane going for some air, but not much up there. Now he flips Haas across there. That was a mistake. As Hurricane, no, he's getting out of there too. He wants no part of this either.
I hope they reinforce the ring part down.
Between Haas and again, keep in mind the Chief Thunder Mountain, who is even bigger than Haas, has yet to even square off in this squared circle yet.
Round off. Look at the size of these guys. They couldn't square up. They tried. They got a round off.
And a big headlock being applied with tons of pressure now from Haas on the Hawaiian Hurricane.
And brought down right now, those ears are ringing.
Well, maybe we can see it act like some of his pineapples explode a little bit. Haas flipped off, jumps over the Hawaiian Hurricane, comes back. There's the arm toss. And that time, Haas hits the buck. Good, strong move by the Hurricane.
I told you Hurricane's strong. He's very thick.
Again, he makes one move, and he wants all the applause in the world. We'll see how long that one move. It'll take more than
about 260, 270 pounds of Hurricane right there, Bob Dow. Just flung that cow pie across the ring.
It will take more than one move to beat the Wild Bunch. You can bet on that. And again, up and behind the back, the chicken wing move by Haas, and that puts some pressure on the left arm.
I'm sure he's eaten a chicken wing or two in his day, especially that Indian. They probably don't even cook them.
Well, I certainly wouldn't tell him or ask him about it. I can tell you that. I think these two guys had it. And again,
well, see, that's the difference between me and you, Dow. Where you look and you walk gently, I rush right in and stomp around.
You're right, Mr. Hummel, but that isn't the only difference between us. I can guarantee you that. You see again the maneuver, and again the Hurricane looking to grab the hair.
I mean, the Chief. What do I call him? A sheep? Look at him. He's like sitting over there, big squawk.
On the outside of the ring, surveying the whole situation, Doc Diamond, and he got to be liking what he's seeing so far in this match. But now here comes the Hawaiian Hurricane back, and that off his still go. But look at the kick out by Haas.
That's serious upper body strength right there, Bob Dow. And Haas is starting to get mad. Look at this.
That's what you call a serious upper body kick out. Here comes the Chief, and the Chief is going on the warpath against the Cyclone. Chief had all he wants. There's a smash, another smash. Chief not handling anything. Chief is just letting it all hang out, and right now the Cyclone and Chief are just slamming it out across the side.
Look at this.
And Chief flings him across into the ropes. They'll beat in the center. That's a mistake. Both go down, but I think Cyclone got the worst of it without a doubt. And right now, Chief looks like he's got the chin lock in underneath.
That's not like a chokehold, not Dow?
Doesn't look like it for me. It looks like a good solid chin lock.
Okay, just remember that, Dow. When the hands where they were, that's not a chokehold.
And again, he gives him the big headbutt to the back of the head. Now he works again on that left hand, and you can hear the screams coming out of Cyclone. He is not. There's a little poke to the eye, old Larry Curly style.
That's right. I like that move, Dow. I told you. That was one of my favorite moves in my career. Reverse Irish whip. Or should we call that a Caribbean whip?
We can call that clothesline, and on the floor again is the Caribbean. And here comes Haas back into the ring. And Haas waiting for a big shot to this midsection. Turns that left arm over again and again. The Wild Bunch are really working on the left arm of the... Well, I'll tell you, I don't know how much more of this he's going to be able to stand. We'll see. Now, big elbow.
I told you, Dal.
Here's the cover, 1-2, and look at the kick out by Haas. Again, Caribbean over now trying to talk a little to Chief Thundermountain, and that may not be such a wise idea.
So you're not dating yourself, Dal? Is that the only Indian wrestler you ever saw before Chief J Strongbow? Is that what you were going to say?
He reminds me a lot of Chief J Strongbow.
Yeah, he's got that big hook nose of his, too.
He also has those winning habits. And now in the battle, as you see, some illegal activity happening with the Caribbean Cyclone as he's putting the chokehold quite obvious.
That's great teamwork, Bob, Dal.
Haas, as the Hawaiian Hurricane is distracting the referee.
Look at that idiot Doc Diamond on the other side of the ring. But I don't trust him as far as I can throw him.
Haas down in the middle. Here comes the Hawaiian Hurricane off the top. Smashes in the midsection of the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. Got a cover of only 1. The Hawaiian Hurricane against Haas, one half of the Wild Bunch. And again, Haas, no more. Not going to have any of this. And now the Hawaiian Hurricane smashed into the turnbuckles. Come back, and they both hit the canvas. Haas may be getting a little tired, but there's the cover. 1, 2, and again, in from the outside comes the Caribbean Cyclone.
Great teamwork.
Right now, Haas looks a little winded. He may be able to use a tag. He's a big man, but he's taking a lot of punishment and choking. And, of course, that'll affect how you breathe. Hurricane flips him across into the middle, comes back, slams his head down into the...
That's a big move right there, Bob Dow.
And I think Haas is in a lot of trouble right now.
Of course. Oh, brilliant deduction there, Sherlock. Of course he's in a lot of trouble. This is the ICW. This is where guys are fighting each other.
Quick tag made over after Haas's head is smashed into the head turnbuckles. Now a chop to the throat. Haas and now with a Caribbean Cyclone and then flying across the ring, comes back. There's the karate chop to the middle. Haas doesn't get out, but they got the sleeper hold on him. Here's a sleeper hold. This may be it. Sleeper hold being applied by the Caribbean Cyclone. And look at the reversal, and now he's got the left arm again. And Haas able to sustain that.
Look at the size of that arm on Haas, will you?
And I'll tell you, very few can get out of the sleeper hold of the Cyclone, and Haas was able to do it. But again, he's in the wrong corner now as he's got the double team going on. And now here comes the Chief in, and Chief's had all he can stand, and he's into the ring, and now we've got 3 in and 1 out. Chief going to work on one side with the Cyclone. Here comes the Hurricane.
It's going crazy, Dow.
And then once
everybody get control.
Look out, they're going to be the middle. Chief find him out, and they've got the Hawaiian Hurricane and the Caribbean Cyclone down in the middle of the mat. And quickly this match turns. Whoa, look out! Haas went for the clothesline on the Caribbean Cyclone, missed and caught the referee.
Whoa!
Who is down.
Wait a minute, that's a disgrace, down. Hey, you can't hit the referee. You can't manhandle a referee like that in the ICW.
And on the outside of the ring, the Cyclone and the Hurricane kind of race each other. But back into the ring, and now they're going to be disqualified.
That's a right call.
That's unbelievable. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. They have disqualified. They have disqualified.
This is the ICW now. You don't touch a referee in the ICW.
They have disqualified the Wild Bunch. They are out of this tournament.
I told you.
A very freakish move that I don't understand. We'll find out more about it later. But the winners are going to be advancing in the tournament. The Hawaiian Hurricane and the Caribbean Cyclone. Unbelievable. I don't believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with more. Don't you go away.
It's inexpensive, it's guaranteed, and it works. To order yours, call toll-free 1-800-7.
Find out there's no equal to the equalizers, the Zipper and the Zapper.
Chris the Man Michaels makes his way to ringside, ladies and gentlemen, and quickly, goes after the Destroyer. No bell, no shaking of the hands, no anything. Doesn't even get his warm-up jacket off, and a quick knee, and Michaels, I don't know, hell-bent for life is the best way to describe that, I guess.
We're seeing something right here that I haven't seen out of Chris Michaels in a long time, and that's determination, Bobby D.
Well, I'm
saying. The big D, determination. Look at him whipping into the road. He throws him right over the rope. Whoa, nice move. Oh, this Destroyer with a nice little move.
Yeah, there's Michaels, and again, looking like he's going to be a little bit on the arrogant side, and this will cost him. Watch this. It just turns around, Destroyer with a little of his own medicine. Chris Michaels again, just...
Two big slams by the Destroyer. You know something, Bob, now again, you know, you don't like the Chris Michaels, you don't like the Destroyer, but again, this is the ICW. We don't care if you like either guy, we don't care if you like both guys. If it calls for them to fight in the ICW, they fight.
Mr. Rumble, maybe we should clear something
Rumble, not Bumble.
Well, Bumble. It isn't a question of whether it's like or not. I respect talent that abide by the rules and wrestle by the rules.
Sure you do.
Now, they don't have to be friends of mine, but they can play by the rules because that's what it's all about.
Rules are made to be broken. I heard that before.
Listen, when you have rules, they're made to be kept. That's what makes wrestling the great sport that it is. And the people that are breaking them all the time, well, they don't belong here.
Oh, fist drop right to the face.
Big crowd.
I like Michaels. Michaels, I told you, I've had a talk with Michaels in the dressing room, and, you know, the kid's attitude, I kind of like it. Look at him.
Yeah, he's strong.
He's planted him.
His body strength with the Destroyer down. Here's the cover. 1 and 2. And a kick out by the Destroyer.
You know what it was? He hasn't worked him over enough to knock him completely out. And that move would have pinned a regular wrestler if the man had been
look at the chokehold going on here.
Beautifully applied.
Yeah,
I gave him a few pointers on that a couple of weeks ago.
That's a great wrestling move, Mr. Rumble, isn't it?
It's a classic wrestling hold. A blatant chokehold is a classic wrestling hold. Am I right, Bob Dow, or what?
No, you're wrong, as usual.
More fans know what a chokehold is than they know what a chicken wing or an arm twister or any other clothesline like this. Just saw. I mean, a chokehold is as American as you can get.
It takes no skill to apply, Mr. Rumble. It doesn't take any training. It's just ridiculous.
But it takes a real bad person to do it.
Look at this, the rush.
I think he got him, right?
I don't know if he got he only got a count of 2, and it looks like the Destroyer got his leg out over that bottom row.
What's Michaels doing? Oh, I like that one. He's definitely been taking some pointers from me because that was one of my favorite moves of all time. Nice leg drop right there.
Ringing his bell is what he's doing. Right now he's trying to take his head off. Here's the cover. 1, 2, no, and again the kick
Michaels
out by the
reminds me a lot of myself. A good-looking young guy on the brink of stardom.
Well, if Michaels would add about 600 pounds in the midsection, he'd look just about like you, probably.
Real funny, Dow.
The Boston Bad Breath working along with Bob Dow, and we're in beautiful Delhi, New York.
There's people going to actually believe that.
It's true. Why do you think I never look at you when you talk? Again, we're in the beautiful Catskills in upstate New York, Delhi, New York to be exact. Great village, and boy, we've enjoyed being here and meeting all the nice people here in Delhi.
I haven't.
Well, they haven't enjoyed meeting you either.
That's not one thing in Delhi I've enjoyed, Dow.
I'll tell you, this packed house tonight met a lot of the people here in Delhi, and it's just a great place to visit.
Look at that toothless guy down in front here. Look at him.
We should add, by the way, that not only we're in Delhi, but we're at State University in New York, State University, a technical school.
What's the name of this hall? Farrell Hall?
Farrell Hall.
Sort of like Faneuil Hall down in Boston, right, Dow?
No, not at all.
Not at all. It's right.
Higher education.
This place is the hick clan.
It is one of the most beautiful campuses anywhere in America, ladies and gentlemen.
A pretty woman in here is somebody with one tooth.
Mr. Rumble, you know, the comments that you make don't even deserve comments back. Now, obviously, the fans in America don't take them serious.
You know, the legendary people that come out of Delhi, New York, is about as long as the list of Mexican war heroes, Bob Dow. And you know that ain't many.
Mr. Rumble endearing himself to the folks here at State University, New York, Delhi, New York, as he's done with so many fans throughout the country. I wish sometimes...
I had a problem with that State University public safety, you know. I took the guy's badge number down. I forget what it was. It was like 8 or something like that. What a nitwit he was.
You know, someday, Mr. Rumble, we're going to get a camera on you when we're away from the action during the intermission and breaks, and watch how some of the fans that you think love you, you got to see the way they treat Mr. Rumble on the breaks. He gets booed at.
Hey, shut up, Dow. Stop telling them people don't like me. They love me.
Yeah.
Everybody loves me. Look at the fans adore me. They like swarm to me. Every move, they just run around me.
They have to run around you. They certainly could go by you.
Chris Michaels' big elbow right there, Dow. I'm telling you, he's going to do it. He's going to beat this Punisher. Destroyer, rather.
Right now, look, he misses the elbow drop that time, and he pays with it as the shock pain goes up his arm.
He's learning. He'll do that once. I don't think he'll do it twice, Dow. Standing suplex coming up by the Destroyer, who I kind of like myself. Anybody that wears a mask can hang around with me anytime, Dow.
Look at the pain on Chris Michaels.
Well, Dow, this is pro wrestling. Of course he's going to have pain.
Did you ever consider wearing wearing a mask, Mr. Rumble?
No. Why should I? With a mug like mine, you think I'm going to hide it behind a mask?
It might be a good idea.
There's a couple of chicks out here that could use a mask.
Oh, Destroyer misses, so both Michaels and the Destroyer take turns missing on key moves.
Well, like I said, Dow, it wasn't going to happen to Michaels twice. There he is. Oh, setting him up. Dow, I taught him this. It's a Russian leg sweep. Look at that. Perfectly into a pin with a cradle, and he wins. Chris Michaels, the man. Chris Michaels, the man. Chris, the man, Michaels. Remember the names, people, because I taught him that move you just saw when I was over in Chernobyl.
Chris Michaels victorious here on the National Championship Wrestling. And now, ladies and gentlemen, want to remind you again, of course, we've talked about it before, Ray Odyssey. Ray Odyssey, who is recovering from the serious injuries inflicted upon him by Mr. Rumble. Let's go now. We had a quick chance to talk to Ray Odyssey.
Okay, go for it.
Hey dudes, I'm back. Not ready to wrestle yet. Doctor says no can do, but thanks a lot for all them cards and letters. I will be back. Hang loose.
Advance to the semifinals. But this week, we got some single matches coming up. But next week, brother, we're going to be back again, tagging up. We're going to take it to the top.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard of Victor Steamboat and his partner, Frank Angel. And now you see
Frankie Angel. Isn't that cute?
And now you see Victor Steamboat making his way into the ring. This is an individual action. We just heard him with his partner, Heavenly Frank
those
Angel.
trunks in or something, Dow? Look at him.
The Hawaiian.
People love him, don't they?
Hey, how can you not love Victor Steamboat?
They must feel
class
sorry
act
for
from
him.
day one.
They must feel sorry for him, Dow. That's all I can figure.
His opponent in this individual action, the Southern Jet. And of course, as you just heard,
The Southern Jet is nobody's fool. And this is going to be a good test because the Southern Jet's got some martial arts training too, Bob, Dow.
he may have some martial arts training, but I'll tell you what, I think you can bet the house on Victor Steamboat just about any time the man wrestles. Look at the leapfrog effect, comes back, flying body press, 1, 2, and a kick
That was
out.
a quick one. He had him by the trunks. He had him by the trunks.
Victor Steamboat, arm drag, brings him down again and starts working on that left arm.
He's treacherous. I don't trust him.
Victor Steamboat?
Yeah, Victor Steamboat. Who do I know? The Southern Jet. Of course I trust the Southern Jet.
I would believe that. Victor
I don't trust
Steamboat from
Steamboat.
Maui, Hawaii, working on that left arm of the Southern Jet.
Japanese blood in him? I don't like him.
Who's got Japanese blood in him?
Steamboat!
Are you
He's
crazy?
Hawaiian, ain't he?
Yes.
But you don't think they have Japanese people in Hawaii, do you?
I'm sure they have some.
And you don't think he... Look at him. He looks like a Jap.
Mr. Rumble, you are so disgusting sometimes that it's just sickening working
Disgusted,
with
Dolly.
you.
Tell it like it is, not like anybody else in pro wrestling, because
That's a
I
fact.
do tell it like it is. You know, George Napolitano, everybody wants to talk about big magazine he has, wrestling superstars. Sure, I was promoted in it. I had an article written in there. I started writing for his magazine. Big deal. But now, I am a journalistic genius that I am. I'm telling you, Steamboat can't be trusted.
Well, next time I run into Mr. Napolitano, we'll ask him about your journalistic genius.
You'll probably run into him at some of the places you frequent.
Yeah, I hope so. I think Mr. Napolitano...
Those massage parlors.
Hey, great guy. Hey, Bill Apter. Some great people out there in the media.
Oh, yeah, they're real great.
I think so.
You take both of those two, Apter and Napolitano, bring them to a mind reader, and they charge you half price, okay, Dal?
Oh, you're hilarious, Mr. Rumble. Just hilarious.
No, it's truthful.
No,
I
it's
tell it
not
like it is.
truthful.
Hey,
You
that idiot
slander
Napolitano tried to say that I was like Jesse the Body Ventura. Are you kidding me? Are you crazy?
I
got a full head of hair. You're more like Jesse Ventura.
You're both on about the same brain length, I would say. Do you ever have a CAT scan done by any chance, Mr.
I don't
Rumble?
like cats. I
Came
like
up
rats. I don't like cats.
Came up like a blank computer
Look
screen
at
with nothing
Steamboat, a little
on it.
more martial arts. Let's get back to that, Dom, and stop talking about it. Look at it. He hurt his leg, too.
Victor
Good,
Steamboat.
I'm glad he hurt his leg.
Oh, I'm sure you are.
And look
Victor
at
Steamboat, and now
Jet
quickly
must have heard me
Southern Jet
because he
going right
grabbed-
after it.
Well, he's not stupid. He might be from the South, but he ain't stupid.
Steamboat now, nice kick by Steamboat, and Steamboat definitely hurt
Jet
that
right
left
back to
leg,
the leg.
and the Southern
Beautiful.
Jet right after it. And Steamboat somehow in one of his maneuvers has hurt that left leg of his, and the Southern Jet, as Mr. Rumble so aptly
He
predicted.
hurt it with that illegal martial arts.
Oh,
kick.
illegal, sure. And right now the Southern Jet going after it.
Hot.
Right
It's
down
hot.
across the ankle. Now Steamboat into the sit
Whoa.
hold, and oh,
That wasn't vicious.
a kick to the face.
That wasn't vicious, Bob Dow.
No, it was a legal move.
It was
Nothing
legal, but it
illegal
was
about it.
vicious.
So what? There's a difference between being vicious and illegal.
Oh, yeah, right.
Right now, Victor Steamboat, again,
My
he is
neighborhood,
hobbling around him. Very, very hurt on the left leg, but look at this flying
right in the
kick.
face.
The Jet goes down
Right
like
in
he
the
was
kisser.
shot by a cannon.
Woo. He went down like a jet. He went down like one of them deltas.
Oh, come on, Mr. Rumble. That's sickening. Don't even discuss things like that. Right now, Victor Steamboat again, being tossed in the corner, thrown across into the other turnbuckles. The Southern Jet comes back with a monkey flip up and over.
Steamboat could be a monkey, too. You know that? He's got monkey in him, too. Japanese and monkey. I think that's the blood mixture in that.
Since when did you become a... Now, again, you hear right now the referee trying to tell the Southern Jet to get that hold up a little bit. He obviously putting the chokehold on Victor Steamboat.
What he's doing is actually rubbing that elbow pad into Steamboat's mouth every chance he gets to gasp him for breath, which is pretty smart, in my opinion.
Victor Steamboat with a straight throw to climb back to his feet. Again, hurt with that left leg. Now there's an elbow to the midsection. Another elbow to the midsection. Goes to the ropes. Come off the ropes. The body block. He's down. Steamboat on a man possessed. Another body block. And he goes to the fire ropes. He's bent into them. Jumps over. Hits the other ropes. Comes back. And oop, there's the Southern Jet reversal. And Steamboat flips into the canvas. Victor Steamboat, quick like a cat and as smart as a whip.
He smells like a cat.
Victor Steamboat
Using
now.
a litter box around that kid.
Victor Steamboat grabs the Jet, throws him into the turnbuckles. The Jet waits for him, but Steamboat cautiously goes in, grabs him again.
Big bail out of the corner now.
And the Jet on his back again.
Steamboat looks like he's in control, even though his leg's a little gimpy.
Steamboat is in control, obviously.
A little in control. He isn't by far in control now.
You're the kind of guy that would call one of Roger Maris or Babe Ruth's home runs a little fly ball.
I'd call that ancient history. I never seen Babe Ruth. You might have. I seen Talia Strip.
Hey, another great question at the pride of the Red Sox. You're right.
That's right. I'm glad you finally admitted it, Doug.
Hey, no prejudice. I think the city of Boston's a great city with some great champions. I just think it's too bad that you're in it.
And I thought Steamboat had this in control, Dow. I told you this Jet is nobody's fool. He's just starting to warm up the engine, brother, because here comes a big elbow. He's in a lot of trouble. We're going to get an upset.
Steamboat, here comes.
This was an upset.
1, 2. Steamboat with the adrenaline kick out.
He put his hand on his throat when he pushed out on that.
He got out of the hole, and that's what counts. Victor Steamboat in a very tough match here with the Southern Jet.
Well, this is the ICW again now. I've told you this weeks plenty of times. This is the ICW. You don't want to see a wrestling match, you watch us. You want to see anything else, watch the other competition, as some people would kind of compare them to us. But hey, a man's man watches wrestling, and they watch ICW wrestling.
Oh, if we could just find a new color analysis to work with us on this, it'd be a great show, wouldn't it be, Mr.
Yeah, I know,
Rubble?
you are pretty ragged at your job.
Instead of color analyst, Mr. Rubble, that's right, our terms, what they call someone like you that sits beside and blows
I'm a celebrity, Dow. You think they can replace me? I'm what ratings are all about. My middle name is Nielsen. Arbitron. I'm the best.
Here's the Southern Jet up on the high top rope. Comes down. Oh, face smash to the head. And you're right, Victor Steamboat, who had control of this match, is now in serious trouble.
I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say it right now, Dow. Southern Jet is going to win this match.
I don't know. Here comes Victor Steamboat back with a shot to the midsection.
Another
shot to the midsection. Not illegal at all. And Victor Steamboat in a lot of pain, but he is getting it as the big crowd behind him starts to chant Steamboat.
Oh, yeah.
And Steamboat's coming alive. Here he comes down with a flying hammer right to the face, and the big crowd just love it. And Victor Steamboat coming alive. Victor now picks him up by the head, grabs him by around the arm, goes to the ropes, flips him across the back way. There's a kick to the midsection, and the Jet drops like a rock in an ocean.
Now where's Steamboat going?
He's going up with a high-risk maneuver on the ropes. Here goes Victor Steamboat. If he can hit this, it might be over.
Yeah.
Look at the balance and the athletic ability. Steamboat down. Oh, catches it. This may do it. 1, 2, 3. It's all over. Victor Steamboat victorious here on the ICW. And again, Mr. Rumble, so aptly in his predictions, predicts wrong again. Victor Steamboat, a winner here on the ICW.
I hate him.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's find out what's happening around the ICW this week. Let's go to the ICW News Report.
Oh, not again.
Hello again, everyone. Earlier today, you saw, in my opinion, the biggest upset in the ICW World Tag Team Tournament, as the team of the Hawaiian Hurricane and the Caribbean Cyclone beat the Wild Bunch to move right into the semifinal match next week here, meeting the winners of the dynamic duo equalizer match. Vic Steamboat and Heavenly Frank Angel upset, in my opinion, the Fantastics in Toronto, Canada. Steamboat earned the chance for his team to face the Undertakers and the Duke by pinning one of the Fantastics with his patented high crossbody block from the top rope. Now we're going to go to a piece of tape from the Duke and hear what he's got to say about his team going into this big semifinal match.
That's right. We made it to the semifinals, brother. We're taking it to the top. One more time. Anybody? Come on, brother, because we are number one.
out there, because in a few minutes I'm just going to go up into the ring and I'll wrestle. But I got a little message from you, from a mama. She wanted me to say to you that don't forget when your parents are telling you, you eat your vegetables, including the broccoli. You may not like, but it's good.
There he is, Mr. Rumble. You just heard him, and now we see him. Super duper Mario.
The spaghetti bender himself.
Look at every youngster from all over this arena clamoring to get around the Super One.
I don't like him at all, Dow. I wouldn't let my kid near him. I don't know what these people...
Mr. Rumble.
This is sick.
Super duper Mario, one of the kindest, gentlest people in the world.
This is disgusting. I can't believe it. Look at him touching all them little kids.
You know what I like about Super duper Mario, Mr. Rumble? Listen to him when he does his interviews and talks, and he talks to kids about eating their vegetables. He talks to them about being good with their mom and dads. He gives great advice. And
he's a geek. Oh, yeah. Eat your broccoli. Eat your vegetables. I wouldn't eat nothing that geek grows. Look at him.
Super duper Mario. And
again, kid's got his hat.
Truly loves the youngsters, and the youngsters truly love him, without a doubt.
I don't think so, Dow.
You don't think so? What do you think they're all doing out there, Mr. Rumble?
I don't know.
Super duper Mario with all of the youngsters all over.
I think he's giving them kids money so they can walk around with them.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Super duper Mario is just the kindest, gentlest big man I've ever seen until he enters that ring. And
that's it.
Brian Fortune comes after him immediately.
This ain't no goofy TV show.
Yeah, we'll see.
This is professional wrestling. Watch this.
And again, Super duper Mario, there's shoulder block, and again, down goes Fortune.
Looks like he's been eating his vegetables. It looks like he's been eating everybody's vegetables.
Super duper Mario, I'll tell you, he is kind and he's gentle, but when he gets in that squared circle, he becomes a different animal. The hammer, and down goes Fortune. And here comes, look at this, he kind of takes a little walk over the top. Now he looks at the youngsters, takes another walk over the top. I love it, here's the cover.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3. It's all over. Super duper Mario victorious here on the ICW. What a great win for Super duper. And look at him. He's
all the little rugrats
are coming up into the ring with a Super duper
one. This is disgusting, Pop Dow.
This is not disgusting. I love it. Super duper Mario bringing all of his fans up into the ring, and the youngsters again just love the guy. Super duper Mario victorious.
I can't believe it. Look at all them little feet.
Look at him, International Championship Wrestling, and they're waving to all their fans back home.
That's disgusting.
Disgusting nothing. Super duper Mario victorious here in the ICW.
Look at all them little kids. Look at them. Like, this is disgusting. This is gross.
And I'll tell you something that all the little kids are doing, and we'll take it for all you kids that are out there right now. Donna's coming up with the ICW team report. And remember, all you youngsters, you want to vote for your favorite wrestler of the month?
I don't know who shines more. Your head or her teeth.
Well, let me tell you something. For all you youngsters watching, if you'd like to help select the ICW Wrestler of the Month, all you've got to do is write to Donna at the ICW Teen Report. And
what are you going to tell them? P.O. Box 6314 for the ICW Teen Report, Dow?
That's right, Parsippany, New Jersey.
How come I didn't get voted Wrestler of the Month?
When no one is left on earth. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to Donna now on the ICW Teen Report.
Jeez, Dow, I don't know. This is getting crazy.
I'm Donna, and I just stopped by to tell you to keep watching for me with the ICW Teen Report and keep sending your letters in. I'll see you next week. Bye.
But I'm going to help this kid out just a little bit more.
Well, you may need some help. He may need some help tonight before he's done in this one, as he takes on heavily Frank Angel.
We've been talking, Bob Down. You know, I can't be a manager right now. I can't even wrestle a tag up with him. But hey, Joe Cruel and I have got a future I can feel.
Let's see what you can do. You can't be a manager. You can't wrestle. You certainly can't be an announcer. What is your talent, Mr. Rumble?
I'm the greatest wrestling announcer of all time. You know why, Bob Down?
No, but I'm sure you'll tell me.
BBB, the Boston Bad Boy. Ain't nobody better, baby. I'm the one that your mama warned you about.
I think you should, instead of BBB, I think it should be BBM is what I think, but I guess Boston Bad Breath is fine. Boston Big Mouth would have worked better. Lion drop kick from Frank Angel, and your man Joe Cruel right now is going through a little disorientation out there, Mr. Rumble.
Well, he's not used to wrestling girls.
No, he's not used to getting his head kicked in, and that's what's happening right now is Frank Angel doing a job.
Tights this Angel's got on.
Look at this, Angel going up to the top rope. Whoa, high
Steamboat must have
He
showed
learned
it
this from Victor Steamboat.
Steamboat must have showed
Steamboat, an expert at it. There's Angel up on it. Fires off kick from the top rope. Big move by Angel to cover. 1, 2, 3. It's all over. He beat him his right. Heavenly Frank Angel. Victorious here on the ICW. Victorious
We're not gonna see
over
that happen too much any longer.
Cruel.
I'm going to get in touch with Cruel.
We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. We'll hear from the dynamic duo when we return here on the ICW. Former ICW Tag Team Champions as they now take on the Equalizers.
Zip and Zap.
Zip and Zap.
And I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to predict a victory for the Equalizers.
Well, Mr. Rumble, based on your record of success, I would assume that you probably have just given victory to the dynamic duo. You haven't picked a winner. Well, I don't know the last time you did pick a winner. But right now, the dynamic duo, again, the former ICW Tag Team Champions of the world, they in the Tag Team Tournament, and they take on Zip and Zap and Nuda.
Hey, this is what it's all about. Another match in the ICW on the big road to the tournament. Hey, and this is a big one, Bob Dow.
Of course it's a big one. The dynamic duo, again, the former ICW Tag Team Champions of the world, and they will have a battle on their hands tonight here with the Equalizers. But again, you got to give and again, it's nice to see Eric Spracher for the fans that follow the ICW regularly. Spracher spent a lot of time out of wrestling, very seriously hurt. He's recovered from all of his injuries.
Go get a hair transplant. It looks like he's like you going bald.
Mr. Rumble, that, you know, you make such sick jokes about people that...
It's not a joke, it's a fact. Get a close-up on that kid.
Eric Spracher, no question about it, but again, I'm sure that you...
No question about him, right? He's going bald?
All I know is you'd like to look in the mirror some morning, Mr. Rumble, and look like Eric Spracher.
What?
I'm sure you'd like to be as a handsome a young man as he is.
The kid's a Brady Bunch crack, just like you, Dow.
Yeah.
Eric Spracher at one time and Phil Apollo at one time were friends of mine.
Yeah.
Friends.
They made a smart choice when they decided to drop your friendship, I can tell you that.
What?
Right now, Phil Apollo in the corner being worked on by Zap, who's in the ring, Zip, who's outside the ring, and Apollo's taking a beat.
Zip is in the ring, and Zap is out of the ring.
Well, right now, Zippity Zap are doing a job on Phil Apollo, and Eric Spracher trying to get over to help his tag team partner.
These guys aren't just slouches. I told you who they beat before. These guys are some bad dudes.
No question about that. Ooh, nice move by Apollo. And Apollo now goes back on the offense, lays the knuckles into the midsection, climbs to the top plate. Monkey roll, and down goes. Monkey flip, monkey roll. Zippity Zap is down on the canvas, both of them this time. Here comes the head crush. Oh, got him.
Apollo's good. You know, Apollo used to be a real good wrestler when he was devious.
Used to be?
But,
Used to be?
Once he started listening to these nitwit fans and everyone hanging around, you know, I don't like it now. I don't like him anymore.
Used to be a good wrestler. That's why he has both of the Equalizers out onto the mat, and he and Eric Spracher are having a coffee break over in the corner because the Equalizers, they don't want any more part of this dynamic duo.
Coffee break over in the corner.
They got time to have lunch. Look at the Equalizers outside the ring. They don't want anything to do with them. They're like you, Mr. Rumble. They like to spend a lot of time outside the ring.
Hey, these guys are just getting it together. They know what's at stake. This is not just a preliminary match now. This is one of the ICW Tag Team Tournament elimination matches.
Hey, no
and they
question.
know what's at stake.
Winner takes all, and the loser's out of this tournament.
You notice how they got the electric tape around their fingers and stuff?
I
Just
still
to
don't
add that extra hurt
I
when they
still do
stick
not
it.
understand how the ICW allows them to wear that tape around their...
Nothing wrong with that. They were checked by the referee. Look at that.
Oh, big move by the irresistible one, Eric
It's a Japanese
Spracher.
suplex. I'm sorry.
Eric
I got my countries
Spracher.
mixed up.
So nice to see Eric back in action after his serious injury.
Oh, yeah.
He was out a long time, but boy, I'll tell you, it's nice to see the
Get that kid. Why don't he brush them teeth?
irresistible one back in action.
It's a geek. You know, his mother doesn't even like him. She doesn't. I talked to her.
You're confusing that with your mother.
Don't bring up my mother, because I'll just have to bring her out here and slap you upside the head.
There's the cover, 1-2, and quickly off the ropes comes the other half of the Equalizers, and again, it looks like Spracher's hurt.
Let me tell you something.
It looks like Spracher's
Look at
hurt.
this double teaming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Disqualified. Equalizers go on to the tournament. But
Eric Spracher
look at that idiot referee. You ask that guy what time it is, you got definitely a 15-minute wait for an answer.
Right now, Phil Apollo is doing a job, and it looks like Eric Spracher outside the ring, ladies and gentlemen, has hurt himself again. I hope it's not from the old injury that he
Where's he
sustained.
hurt, though? I don't see it.
Oh, it looks like his left or right knee. I'm not sure exactly which one, but he is limping and very gimpy on it outside the ring. And again, fabulous Phil Apollo in the ring trying to help his partner out. Right now, way he's doing a pretty good job of it is he works on that left arm. Who's that? Zippity Zappaduda in there. I can't tell which one that is, Mr. Rumble.
That's Zip.
That's Zip, okay.
And he's having a rough time right now, but it's not going to last because it's going to poke Apollo in the eye.
Don't count on it. There's the tag. Let's see if Spracer looks any better. This time goes up to the second rope, comes down with a, right across the arm.
Spracer doesn't look like he's hurt to me.
No, he doesn't look like it now. He's had a chance to recover a little bit as he took that little break. And now he is twisting the arm of Zip all over, right out of its socket.
Come on, poke him in the eye, Zip.
Puts it around his back, pulls him down.
Look at Spracer. What a dirty wrestler.
Dirty wrestler. That is a great athletic wrestling
Him
move.
and
Is
Apollo,
what that
I
is.
said before, they used to be friends of mine. They're talking about two guys that used to ride up and down the highways and the byways with me, Doc.
Well,
I don't like them anymore.
Let's put it this way. They learned from experience. They made a choice in life, and I think they made the right one. They got away from
you. What
you.
happened. All these idiot fans have swayed their opinion. They got too much fan support.
That's because the fans like to see good wrestlers. There's a cover. Got to cover him, too, and that's all he could pull off because...
They're going to pin the equalizers like
well,
that.
they would have without the double team coming in, and now here comes Apollo into the ring. Nice move. Great tag. And here comes Apollo.
Where's the tag?
What a great tag and a great job by the dynamic duo.
I don't believe it.
You didn't
Where was that tag?
I thought it was a great tag. I saw it. And how fabulous Phil Apollo
you
was.
and those goofy goggles of yours, if you wash them off every now and then, you're probably able to see straight.
Great tag by fabulous Phil Apollo. Oh, it's a great tag. And there's another great tag. And here comes Spracer in. Spracer with a hammer down across the arm again. And right now, Zip is having all the problems he wants. As Spracer doing a job. Look at that roll. Bix comes down, crushing across the arm
this
again.
team, this equalizer team, I'm looking at it right now. You know what they need? They need someone like me managing.
They need medical help is what they're going to need in a few minutes.
When I get my managerial license backed out, I'm going to fake something to these guys.
What makes you think you'll ever get your license
They're still going to win this match. But I'm going to tell you, Dow, this team to reckon with.
After what you did to Ray Odyssey, you don't deserve a managerial license. You don't deserve to belong in wrestling. Big nice.
990 date.
And into the turnbuckle goes Zip. And Spracer firing back. Eric Spracer, the irresistible one, fighting back. What a move! He's got him tied up, I think, over in the corner. Eric Spracer looks to make the tag. Here comes Phil Apollo into the ring. And Apollo putting into kicks to the midsection. And Phil Apollo's been outside watching his partner take it for about the last 5 minutes. He's had enough, and he is going to inflict some punishment of his own right here.
What's this? Why are they all in the ring now?
Well, Eric Spracer is having no more of this double teaming. He's coming in to help Phil Apollo. And right now, the dynamic duo doing a job on the equalizers. Now the equalizers turn Apollo. Nice move. And on the side of the ring.
Apollo pull the ropes down.
Great move by Phil Apollo. Super kick by Eric Spracer. Spracer going up to the second rope. Eric Spracer. What a move this might be. Clothesline for the second rope. 1, 2, 3. It's all over. The dynamic duo victorious. And this place erupts.
What double teaming illegally?
This place erupts as a dynamic duo comes away victorious here on International Championship Wrestling. And Mr. Rumble, what a great match. And I am so happy to see the dynamic duo advancing in this ICW Championship. Oh, I love it.
I don't.
So that's it. The semifinals of the ICW Tag Team Tournament are now set. You'll see them next week. In one semifinal match, Victor Steamboat and Frankie Angel will take on the Undertakers. In the other, the dynamic duo advance against the Hawaiian Hurricane and the Caribbean Cyclone. The semifinals next week, right here on the ICW. Till then, I'm Bob Dow. Have a pleasant week.
Steamboat, Angel, Cabbage Patch, whatever you want to say. Boys, you're finished, man. You're finished because we're taking over. Undertakers, we've met you before, brother, and we beat you before. Next week, it's you and us, and we're going to beat you once again.